Hey everyone, it's Kong again with another episode of Kong Plays Langrisser. So this is Scenario 6, Homeward Bound, and there you have it, Baldia Castle. Alright, it looks like both shiny treasures are outside the castle walls. So that'll play into my formation a little bit. I know Narm's going to be going after one. Probably that upper right one. Lower left, I'm not sure if Thorn's horsemen will have a good time getting that or not. Either way, it looks like this fight's going to be long enough that it won't really matter. I can just send a spare troop down. So yeah, we've arrived at the castle after our long slog with reinforcements from Salrath, aka Thorn, basically. And Zeld is in there, sitting on my dad's throne. So we've got basically a bunch of sword troopers inside the castle and then a unit of cavalry on either side. So I'm going to bring a bunch of horses to take care of all these many swordsmen. Okay, so it's all about Zeld. Gotta get him out of there. So in the last scenario, Volkov just sacrificed himself to save Ledin from a poison arrow. It's part of the reason why I wasn't really using him in any of the previous battles. I was gonna say I'm not gonna be able to lean on his sweet level 20 sword master, but I haven't been. Doing that anyway. I've been kind of shuttling him off to the side and making him run and get treasures for me and keeping him away from enemies. No sense in having a level 20 dude hog up all my experience. I think I'm actually going to send Chris down, and these archers can soften up some of these cavalry from behind my lines. Just help me kill them. Narm going on her usual airstrike, straight for the shiny. And Thorn is going to be able to more than handle these other guys. Mainly because these generic cavalry guys don't have giant muscles in their portraits. They're being aggressive enough, though. Credit to them. This officer healing is going to come in handy. Okay, I can just send a rando harpy up here. Chunk of gold. Sounds like money. Now the rest of us will start heading in. Move the back lines up to get things started on these cavalry grunts. Whoa, thorn power. So that little balance symbol that appears on them when I have a unit selected, shows basically the triangle advantage. So since I was selecting my cavalry troops, and it's showing the balance symbol on their cavalry troops, it means I don't have a weapon advantage over them and they don't have one over me. If I'm weak against them, it'll show a little, like, arrow. Same if you're strong against their troop, it'll show a different arrow. See how there's a little up arrow on that sword soldier? That shows that my cavalry is strong against him. They don't actually explain that in the game anywhere. Or they haven't, as far as I've seen, but I just dove right in and started playing the scenarios. Didn't really look for any kind of tutorial or guide stuff in the game. So yeah, these little mosquito bite elven archers are just picking away at the enemies, just to make things a little easier on Ledden. Thorn obviously doesn't need the help on his side. Oh, an annoying little healing general. Okay, second treasure. Boots of Wind. Ooh. I'm really hoping that's going to be plus mobility accessory. Mobility's very fun in this kind of game. And I'm actually probably going to give it to Narm if it is, just because even though that's kind of ridiculous since she's my most mobile character already, I kind of like to just put all my eggs in that basket. Just go over the top. Especially if I'm going to be using her as a kind of treasure hunt character to make it a little bit easier, a little bit quicker to get at stuff. No. She can't hit anyone. And this poor little hurt harpy's stuck in the middle of a bunch of troops here, so let's see what we can do to get her out of there. That's probably weak enough for this weak harpy to kill. Either of them, really. And the harpies are actually really bringing the noise. I don't know if I'm going to have the patience to leave that general alive long enough to kill that other trapped troop. Might as well just finish him off. Thorn's muscles got bigger. Healing General's up to his old tricks again. Not really gonna help. Well, they got one. So I just noticed, stupid. I didn't realize those guys in the far south were actually spearmen, so I'm not going to send Thorn down after them. I thought it was just horses and swords, but I got some nasty, sneaky spearmen down there. So I'm going to swap positions between Thorn and Narm. Send Narm down to take care of the spears, I guess, since I didn't bring anyone else who counters them, really, other than Ledden himself. But Narm has proven herself, and the Harpies have proven themselves. Pick off a free troop with an archer up here. Good for Chris to get some experience, even though she's away on her little adventure down there. Just trying to figure out the best way to move myself around here that Ledden's horses can hit as many guys as possible. I don't really want to sacrifice those two weak horses. Kind of want to get them in close to Ledden. So bring this guy down. Not enough for me to kill, but maybe this archer can finish him off. Good. I'll bring this other weak guy up, hang out with Ledden, hopefully get some healing. Just gonna stand by these elves to make sure the AI doesn't try to move down with Chris. Baldia Castle's a little more claustrophobic than I remember it being. That throne room kind of feels like a narrow corridor. Okay, Chris is back, so these archers can do full damage again. Enough to take down that troop. Now it looks like we just have some swords on this side, which Ledden should be more than equipped to take care of. I changed my mind. I got kind of bored with chipping away at those, especially with my weak units. And since Thorn and Narm have things well in hand on the other side, I figured Ledden might want to hurry things up a little bit. So let's start taking out these... Oh, that guy has a name. Anthony? Antonov. Wow. Special. Special enough to get a name, but not a face. Even Lias got a face. Easy enough to take out all these guys over here with Thorn's destroyer power. Even his troops are doing almost 100 damage. Well, it looks like Celia has no interest in coming out to meet us yet. She kind of wants to stay in that tight squeeze hallway of a throne room, which suits me just fine. I'll take out some more of these spears first and get in position before I move in. Thorn's ready to come on down. Oh, that's interesting. It looks like it takes extra move to get down off the castle walls as well. Normally I'm used to hogging up mobility to get up on the walls. Makes sense though, since you do have to climb back down. Just gonna heal Leaden up, since I'm not exactly sure how tough these generals inside are going to be. And there's no rush, we're getting in position here. We'll heal up those cavalry troops as well. It's interesting that the spearmen aren't moving even one space to go and hit those harmless archers. The AI really wants everyone clumped up and not moving. So I'm going to put Leaden just outside the door here, so that we can have a troop go in here and attack, but also have an open space for injured troops to get healed. And clear a space for Chris to get off the walls. I'd like to get Narm into a better position so that these harpies have access to her command aura for fighting these spearmen. So now, Thorn's cavalry and Leaden's cavalry are putting the squeeze on Celia's swordsmen here. And it's quite a crowd in there. Oh good, at least Antonov is moving some of his spearmen out, so I don't have to worry about going around him to try to kill everyone. Yeah, Celia's troops have no hope there. So we'll move a healthier cavalry in to take out one of these soldiers, or almost take one out. This might be close enough that it triggers Zeld into action, actually. We shall find out. Wouldn't be the end of the world since he just has a bunch of swords. We'll see if this healthier harpy has a better chance of killing this spearman. There we go. Narm kinda needs to catch up on the experience front. I guess Narm and Chris are both level 8. Ledden just hit 9. Okay, let's see if Zeld wants a piece. These generals are hopeless. Just trying to desperately stay healed up. Okay, Zeld's troops are coming in. Well, one is. Not too worried. This is kind of the grindy end of the map, to be honest. Really, it's just a question of chipping away at them. Okay, so it's just Antonov left down here, and he's actually not a spear. Ooh, he hurts harpies. Let's use magic. I keep forgetting I have spells. Here we go. Zeld, I don't know, it's not looking good for you, man. You've got a bunch of enemy cavalry in your throne room. Your generals are surrounded. Oh, he killed himself on Chris. Hilarious. Way to go, Antonov. I needed experience for her anyway. Celia stubbornly healing. Oh, Zeld himself is coming in. Okay. Now we're serious. Okay, so that's area healing. I'm just going to use a little heal on Narm. Just so we can start surrounding this guy. You're in my way, Celia. Okay, Thorn's almost level 10, so he's pulling ahead a little bit, which is understandable given the pipes. Okay, the rest of this map is really just chipping away at Zeld. We'll see how solid he is. I'm actually going to move back to the entrances to give Zeld a little bit more room to come down into that kind of central square area. And hopefully that will let my generals and troops be able to attack him from more angles than just the one. So Chris can't heal and move at the same time, so I'll move her up, get her a little closer to Thorn. And since this is a repositioning turn, I see no reason why I shouldn't buff up a little bit. You get decent experience for casting buffs, too. Alright, Zeld, come on in my carefully laid obvious trap. So first things first, let's heal up Thorn. And a couple of his troops. Might as well take a shot at Zeld while I'm in here. Come in with a healthier Harpy. Oh, so close. Way to go, Thorn. Okay, 2 injured troops left, and Zeld himself. We'll just let Narm get caught up a little bit. Now. Okay, this guy has pretty good defense then, if Thorn only did that much. We can still soften him up quite a bit. Right, Zeld, you're looking ripe for the pickings. Let's get Narm out of the way, and then clear a space for Ledden to do the honors. Should do it. Whoa, that's a lot of experience. Almost got me a second level. So that'll do it for Scenario 6. We've just recaptured Baldia Castle. Taylor was in the dungeons. And Jessica.
それどころではありません。ラングリッサー、あの剣は持つ者に無限の力を与え、その強大すぎる力を悪用されぬ。邪悪の復活は、さっさとラングリッサーを取り返し、改めて。
Okay, that's gonna be my next quest. I have to get Langrisser back.
これを知っている。
まずいぞ。それほど強力な剣なら。
じゃあ、他の誰か。至急ダルシスへ遠征を。父上。 見ていてください。大変です。アンゼルの砦がダルシ敵に先手を打たれたか。
Okay, everyone, that's going to be pretty much it for Scenario 6, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you in Scenario 7.